it's Cookies here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, this is the final episode of The Wolf Among Us. Whoops. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the series. I know I have. I know the series is old and stuff, but I never got to play it myself, and I really wanted to see how it ended, and I got bored watching other people play it. Especially since I have the game, I was like, I might as well play it. So, yeah. If you guys hate it, well, too bad, because I thought it has been pretty fun. So, yeah. Let's get in with the video. Where did we leave off again? I have forgot. I know George died. Vivian died. They figured out the deaths was related to the ribbon. I can't remember. Oh. Cool. Some laggy load-ins. This is fun. Just takes 10 years to load. Always good. Always nice. We love laggy intro. Do I need to restart my game? What's going on? If this is gonna have... If this is gonna be like this the whole time, I might as well just restart. Let's find out. I'm really tired. I just woke up and it's like 9 in the morning. Well, I didn't wake up at 9, I woke up at like 8 something. Oh yeah, we were here. Let's get a taxi.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Cool. The car's warm. Anything else to look at? No, that was it. Really? I really wanted to have a fight with Bloody Mary.
Of course.
Okay. Cool. That's not silent at all.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Okay, then. This electrode can pop out of nowhere.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Shut up, girl. I'm trying to look at stuff. Wow, they've been following for a while now.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
I'm scared. She's gonna pop out of nowhere. I'm gonna turn this down. Silver the left.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Where'd you come from?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Oh my god.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Well, she anticipated that attack, didn't she? She went up there. Some horror movie stuff right now. Oh, and the freezing. Nice. Oh, we're going this way. Oh, did I do the right thing? I don't know. I think I missed it. Whoops. I said P. I got really confused. Did it say P? I did that. Oh.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
She's right behind me. She's scary. I don't like her. Taller than me. She glows. This is fun. Bro, we're gonna die. I'm anticipating everything. Are we gonna throw her in there? I'm pressing. horrifying. We're getting ganged up on. Do I have to pick one? Awesome. Can I do it again? He's like, I need to stop doing this. Hey look, convenient clothes. Is there an option to leave the clothes? That would be funny.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
No.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6... I won't miss next time.
Okay, fine, I'll listen.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Stop walking away then.
You're often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
He's dead.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
No.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in. But
He
you
may
can
have been
brighten up
with
a
his
little.
hands, but you're the one
It's
ordered it.
over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Nope.
Hey! I'm sure
Don't
Miss White will
shoot
be
me.
pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
He's like, joke's on you. The whole town needs me. I'm gonna have to freaking run around again. They're probably gonna put me on trial for killing someone. Whoops. Oh, I swear, if that's how this ends, I'll cry.
But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Should have seen the other
It's
person.
about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What
people?
could they
You're
have
a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
He's
Yes,
dead.
Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
I didn't. He
So you see, the culprit has been
he
punished.
slipped.
There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest
Same
of the
thing.
charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh, jeez.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
What cover-up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful, you were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece?
No.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man. We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
We didn't get you into this situation. He did.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
Yes.
You're
Base the
all
boy.
still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Yes, 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 yes. Right choices. Good, good. Yes, cool. Let's kill him. Throw him in the well. Why is he clapping?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
So
The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't do
He
anything
was
to him.
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Not sure.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will
Excuse you?
protect you from the big bad wolf?
So I'll just throw myself in
will
the
be
well,
the-
but I'm
Bigby,
taking you with
Miss
me.
White!
Narissa.
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard,
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know what
shut up! You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
She killed herself.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself. Back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa!
your-
My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie!
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Yes, yes.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a
bloodshed
shit
So we
what
get
they do.
rid of him.
As long as you
Dangerous.
get 'em out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
Yes.
He's right.
And I'll
Nobody
vote
can
for
agree
him
on
to
anything.
suffer
What
for
about
a very,
Bigby?
very long
What
time.
about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
I'm making him suffer for eternity.
Yes, Sheriff.
Rip his head off Throw him
Do
down
what you
the
think
well.
is right.
Lock
Teach him a
up.
fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Cool.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Freaking hell. Smash and Q! Well, he's going down the well anyway.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No,
Bye.
I won't.
Greenleaf, I was gonna let him live, and then he just tried to throw me down the well with him.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Sorry, Greenleaf, but he tried to kill me. That would have taken another 2 down. If you think about it, I'm subtracting 1 from that equation. So who's the smarty here? The wolf. Me. Yes, I'm smart. The north wind blows. Or blinds. I don't know what it said. I'd get like a 5-year nap. I need to go into hibernation.
Hey, Sheriff.
Toad.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
Oh.
This fucking line.
Hans. Jack. Frickin'. Hey, Tim. Who's she?
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Bruh, she should hire some people to, like, talk to the people that need help and write it all down.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
That's what I'd do, because that line's gonna be there for a very, very long time if nothing happens.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oh, pig. Wait, so is he not going to the farm? But everybody else does. That's unfair, I guess. Oh god, what did I do? But I didn't want to, like, leave him because he'd hate me forever. He's like the only friend Wolf has. Apart from Snow now, and some others, like Nurse and Beast again, and Beauty. Toad, no!
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice
Don't do
fucking
that
day.
attitude, bro.
Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
So
Wait,
cool.
Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
Yeah.
Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye.
I
Hey,
feel
Big B.
horrible.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He must have run off.
Bullshit.
Tell you what. It's because Colin's not mean to me. And you are.
Saying goodbye?
Narissa!
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
I was
Oh,
gonna say.
yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
I'm not gonna try and remove the ribbon again. She can do it on her own terms.
Listen, I came here because
I like
I
your
have to tell you
shoes.
something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Oh god, are you gonna tell me I
Not
made
sure
a
where to
mistake?
start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
Did she kill
I
them?
freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Narissa.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
I'm trying to comfort you.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess, what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction.
People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith.
That's so
or
sad.
Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
The same hair color.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team.
Copper.
The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would.
Because
you
I'm in
protected
control.
your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
So you just think it's
I'll
something
see you
else?
around, Wolf.
I'm confused. Wait, was I not meant to go after her? I'm so confused. Nerys is actually the bad person. I'm confused. Special stats. Crooked Man's dead. The butcher, you offered him protection at the business office. Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment. You helped him avoid the farm. I took him back to the well. I tossed him down the well. I was gonna let him live, but he tried to kill me. Ah, 3 people are dead. I killed Dumb. I made a deal with Jack. Nerissa tried to take her ribbon off from Bigby's office. Whoops. Snow, there are a lot of things with Snow. TJ accepted his beatable. Oh. And Toad. I slapped him. Whoops. You guys can pause it if you wanted to read it. Is that the end? But I want to know what I did when I went after her. Like, what did I realize? I'm so confused. I'm gonna have to watch it back or something. Or maybe find a YouTube video that explains what the hell it meant. I have no idea. I'm so like brain dead right now. I'm so half asleep. I need to like jump into a pool and just drown in it. Anyway guys, enough of me whinging again. I hope you guys enjoyed The Wolf Among Us. Thanks for watching if you actually did. I had a lot of fun recording this. It was really fun to experiment with the face cam too. That was I don't normally do face cam, so that was fun to do. I'm gonna have to figure out what game I have to play now, because I don't know, I got so many games, but I don't know if I can record them or not. And I still need to fix my laptop and save it for a PC and all that stuff. So that's fun. Well, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want the series to end. But then again, it's never good to continue a series over time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If there's a game that you would like to see anybody in Ace Class play, leave it in the comments below. You can even put who you want to see play it, and then I'm pretty sure they'll say it. So, yeah. Or I could tell them, continue the story. Oh, there's a graphic novel. Go get a graphic novel, guys. Guess. Yeah. Does it just take us to the menu? It is. Book of Fables. I know I don't, yeah, I have like one in each chapter. Oh crap, there's a lot in 4, but that's not unlocked. Okay then. There's a wolf, Winter Wolf, Bigby's mother. Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs. But he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for her cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as a runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Well, unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family. Oh, it's so sad. The big wolf. It was so amazing. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. In addition to his ironic huff and puff power, that's what it was. What did I call it? Sonic something? He has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. I'm gonna guess there was a part where we went swimming that I missed or something. Her shirt is falling off. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death. Mostly because she finds it fun. Well, she's dead now. I kind of bit her in half. Fabletown Justice. Aw, look at that. That's cute. Yeah, criminal catcher. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm like really tired. I keep yawning. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say his promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to a new world safely. She's also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Well then. Ah! There's a pole in him. Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe, with a Fable colony quickly developing in the New World. Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him a passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a, I can never say it, stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Actually, Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever stepping foot on the farm. Ah, so he's safe from the farm, because he's too scary. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. Well then. That was the front door. That seems fun. Let's look at these. A silver bullet, my last cigarette, the north wind blows, happily ever after, Grandmaster Librarian, full moon, and every achievement in every episode in The Wolf Among Us. Ah! Okay! That's gonna be fun. We have to unlock these. I have to unlock 4 more achievements and I win. Yes! I'll do that another day. Maybe like a bonus episode, we'll go through the entire game again. Just so I can get those fables. Or achievements. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next series. Bye.